Yeah, so Online Kickstart is a digital marketing consultancy. I've been focusing on serving small to medium-sized enterprises that are looking to leverage digital marketing in their businesses. I come from a background of search engine optimization, so that's where I start. But the reality is most businesses today need some element of paid traffic or understanding of analytics and data. So we bring in all of those elements and help them move from point A, which is not knowing anything, to a place where they're leveraging all of the digital opportunities for their business. I think the Sunshine Coast needs businesses like Online Kickstart, which are digital consultancies effectively, because they need help navigating the landscape. It's really complex. They're under a lot of pressure. People are trying to sell them different services, and sometimes they don't know who to talk to, or they need guidance figuring out what's important. So businesses on the coast, I think, look for the opportunity to chat to someone who's impartial, who has a good broad understanding, and has the business experience to help them figure out what's going to work for their business and their market. I'm finding that most business owners, when they start this conversation about digital, they don't know where to start, simply. They're inundated with people pitching SEO or pitching paid services. And the other thing that's missing too is a lot of their foundational elements, their website, their analytics, aren't up to scratch. And so that's where we start. We try to lay the foundations correctly, fix their websites, help them understand their customers better and figure out how they can build platforms to serve their customers, and then start to integrate some of the more specific traffic strategies to help them grow their businesses. Right. So today at Immerge, I'm talking about a couple of different things. My goal, given that the audience is business owners, is to try to give them some ideas and concepts to help them quickly figure out what's the best way to do this, to do digital marketing for their businesses. So I'm going to be talking about a framework for understanding all of the digital opportunities there. So we're talking about a split between paid, for example, and then what's called owned media, which is your website and things like that. Because at the moment, they're inundated with acronyms, SEO, PPC, CRO, they don't know where to start. So I'm trying to simplify that for them, and then I'm going to give them a framework that they can use to say, right, where do we start? If I need instant traffic, what do I do? Do I do SEO? Well, you don't. You use paid traffic to build that instant traffic and get sales. But if you've got no money and you've got time, then you would focus on content development and things like that. So one of the key takeaways I think that's critical for every business to understand is that you can't stay in the dark. You need to become more educated. And there's a transition from old knowledge, which is being an expert and knowing things that are in the past, but in today's environment, things change so quickly. So what's important for these business owners is that they need to be effective learners. They need to be able to look at a new technology, a new marketing strategy, and figure out how can I use it for their business. And inevitably, I tell them, talk to your kids. Your kids are all over this stuff, right? So that's what I'm trying to highlight today is you need to be agile and you need to be willing to learn. Yeah. So if people want to connect with me, just find me online at onlinekickstart.com. Shoot me an email, I'm happy to chat.